What's up everybody, Eddie here. Today I'm going to talk about UFC 130 and the matchup between Frank Mir and Roy Nelson. But before I get into that, check out my site howtobeanMMAfighter.com, where you can get advice and information about making your dream of becoming an MMA fighter come true. I've got advice, as I said, with nutritionalists, fighters, etc. Make sure you check out the link at the bottom of this video. 2 seconds of your time will be a lifetime's worth of information, so check it out and see what you think. Now on to this matchup between Frank Mir and Roy Nelson. This is a very important match in the UFC's heavyweight division, as both of these men are contenders for the title. Roy Nelson hasn't fought since his decision loss to Junior Dos Santos, so this is an important matchup for him to try and get back into the title picture. Likewise for Frank Mir, because he's coming off the win of Mirko Cro Cop, but he too also needs to get back into the title picture. Frank Mir is a long-time UFC veteran. I think he's had almost all of his fights in the UFC, so he knows what to expect. He's been in high-pressure situations and he knows what to deal with. His jiu-jitsu is on another level. Some of his classic victories with his jiu-jitsu, one in particular stands out over Tank Abbott. You know, the guy knows how to finish, and recently Mir has been starting to use his hands to try and knock people out as well. The knockout of Cro Cop was, to be honest, the fight itself wasn't great, but the knockout was. So this will be an interesting matchup for Roy Nelson to see how he can deal with a former UFC champion on the level of Frank Mir. Nelson though has my respect. He has got some tough chin. Big country knows how to take a punch. Junior Dos Santos was laying some of his best bombs right on Roy Nelson's face, and Roy Nelson just kept coming, kept surviving. Roy Nelson must have been rocked at least 2 or 3 times in that match, but somehow he showed warrior spirit and came through that matchup. As I said, the match with Frank Mir is going to be another tester for Roy Nelson to see how far he can climb if he really wants a title shot. It won't be an easy matchup against Frank Mir, but I'm going to go with Mir on this one just for his experience, and he seems to know how to win. I don't think you can get the finish on Roy Nelson, because it looks like Roy Nelson is going to be one of those guys that's really going to be difficult to finish if you are up against him. So I'll go with Frank Mir via decision. I think Mir will keep it standing for a while, possibly try and take it to the ground and maybe submit Nelson, but I don't think he's going to be able to get the submission on Roy Nelson. But I think Mir will do enough to get a decision victory and move himself one step closer to a title shot with whoever's going to be the heavyweight champion. Obviously Mir will be probably in line if he can win this matchup, depending on who wins the Cain Velasquez versus Brock Lesnar / Junior Dos Santos matchup. I mean, the heavyweight division is looking quite crowded at the moment, at the top end anyway. But I think Frank Mir will do what he has to do, get a decision victory over Roy Nelson. But Roy Nelson will show another gutsy display, another gutsy performance to show that he's here to stay in the UFC, considering all the problems he had, the contractual problems he had with another promotion. Both men haven't fought for a while, so there might be a little bit of rust. Might not be the most exciting matchup, to be honest, in my opinion, but I could be wrong. But overall, I think it's going to be a decent fight to some degree. That's all I got to say in terms of this matchup. That's my prediction. Don't forget, check out the site howtobeanMMAfighter.com to make your dreams of becoming a mixed martial artist come true. Eddie Asabi out. Catch you all in the next video.